Got a couple more additions to the collection. Five blue mahseer. I'm hoping they're Neolisachilus strachei. And for the nth time, we're gonna try African arowana. These have not been easy fish for us. We tried 3 or 4 times before. When they're small, their mouth and their throat is tiny, and they filter feeders. But we lost the first ones a couple of times because they were shipped when they were too small with no reserves. So they came already with irreversibly thin. So they lost them both times. The third time when I tried, I got 2. One of them was killed by the other. And we raised it to about 1.5 feet, maybe 20 inches, and then my tank overfilled, and they're obligate air breathers. See, you just grab the gulp of air, so it drowned. So this is probably the 4th time we're trying. It's a good size one. Looks about 10-11 inches. And the blue mahseers, you know, we got 3 of them from eBay, 4 of them from predatory fins, and these came from West Wong. Both of these came from a West Wong accomplice, a partner. You are acclimating. Mahseer are nice and thick. Beautiful. I love it, even though they're maybe 2 inches tip to tip. They're pretty thick. The arowana is alright. A little on the thin side, but it's, for this size, it's not too scary. They try to jump out. They're excellent jumpers. Just trying to bail out of the bucket. See how it's looking up at us. Both of its pupils are looking up. Beautiful yellowish clear lenses. Of course I added some ammo log too, because I'm gonna slowly acclimate them. I'm not gonna just float the bags and put them in the tank. Yeah, the bottom of this bucket is 10 inches across, so this one is 10 inches or so. It's nice. It's getting agitated. It wants to jump out. Needs freedom. African arowana is unlike South American, Asian and Australians. It doesn't have a huge mouth. It begins as a filter feeder and remains a filter feeder for a long time. It's only able to take the smallest crumbs of food. In captivity, in the wild, it's plankton and zooplankton. And it remains to be such until rather large sizes. It can reach 3 feet and be very meaty. It's a food fish in Africa and people raise them for food. They farm them. But like others, it's an accomplished jumper. Very much same body agility and structure. Same preference for the top water and heavy reliance on the eyesight. At larger sizes, it can take small prey and insects and probably small fish too, tiny fish. I have to read up on it again. It's been a long time since I tried it last. I think at least probably 5 years. almost ready with the acclimation. The one keeps trying to jump out, so I have to keep this lid on it. Alright, I think we're ready to go into our new tank. I walked around, I looked, I think I'm gonna put it in the minnow tank because I feed it a lot of little pellets, including tiny pellets that I got donated, which I normally don't buy. The only thing is that the mahseer are a little too small to go in there, maybe, but maybe okay. The only one of concern is in there would be the emperor, of real concern would be emperor cichlid. There you go, sweetie. Alright. But I'm having problems with it right now. That's the 1 for 5 survivor. The emperor cichlid has got cloudy eyes and I don't know why. It's really hating it. Cannot eat. I mean, it mouths the pellets and spits them out. It's very stressed about its cloudy eyes. Both eyes are equally cloudy. I've increased the hardness of to where very well within its range. That's why the water is a little yellower here, but it's not settling down. So anyhow, this is a separate story. The mahseer, we'll try them here then. This first two guys, come on guys, come out. I'm banking on their smarts and their speed. Those are 2 and here's 3 more. They look good. Love mahseer. You understand, you babies, they look good. There's something solid about them. Alright, why are you sitting in the corner? You've been struggling for freedom for 24 hours. Now you're sitting in the corner. Okay, I'll turn off the light and let you come down. Okay, sweetie, you're alright. Don't freak out. Okay, it's freaking out. Nobody's after you. Last time we bought 5 mahseer from predatory fins. One of them disappeared pretty quickly. But back then we had the fire eels in here, tire track eels. We had cichlids, salvini, firemouth, and we had barbados, the catfish. But that came later after it already one of them disappeared. That's how we ended up with only 4 out of that batch of 5. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the light and let them come down. There you go. Come on out. Check it out. Don't be shy, say hello. Yes, she's a little on the thin side. I'm gonna have to beef her up as quick as possible. As I said, they are obligate air breathers, so they must have access to air at all times. See? They gulp air all the time. This is about 5 hours later. The arowana is fine, of course. I'm mostly worried about the little mahseer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them I can see. 1 there and 4 here. So they're okay for now. All right, good. This is about 2 days later. So far so good, especially for the little mahseer. There's 3 of the 5. At least yesterday I saw the 5 together several times. They feed very well, and they have not been eaten, or nobody attempted to eat them yet. So that's very good news. The African arowana is also doing okay, but I'm a little bit concerned that it's not retaining the food. They both of them, the mahseer and the African arowana, started taking food the first evening. Its stomach is concave, as you can see, and the arowana takes a lot of food, but it spits it back out. So I think it's not eating, or not eating much, and that's beginning to worry me a lot. I'm hoping it retains something, at least a little bit, to sustain it, but I'm gonna feed now and check it out, okay? I'm sure it came from a farm, so it was fed pellets. It's used to be fed on pellets. I gave him a New Life Spectrum, bigger crumbs. It's large. Well, it's relatively large. For a big fish, it's nothing. And this, I have a marine fish, but I'm pretty sure it's suitable. That's smaller pellets. And I also crushed some, decided to crush some hickory to give them. This is the first time. I'm gonna see if it takes that better. The arowana is showing interest. She's taken. It looks like she's retaining some pellets, so maybe she's spitting them out when I don't see it. Sometimes she spits them out right away, or it spits it out right away. Other times it takes a while, maybe. But it's hard to feed fish, especially to start. See how she's spitting a lot of the big pellets out, the large New Life Spectrum, but I'm hoping she retains all these little ones. Yeah, she looks like she's swallowing that. Yep, that's nice. I'm hoping adding the crushed hickory, or hikari, however you say it, hikari pellets will do the trick. And I don't know those white spots on the flanks of hers are. I don't know either. I need to look it up. I hope it's not lateral line erosion. But she's got it. It's got it on both sides equally. Just like a little discoloration of the scales. Mahseer have nice full stomachs. There's like 3 in the front and 2 in the back. Sometimes they're together, sometimes they're split up in these 2 groups. Yeah, there's one right there, and one right there. Right in between in the forest, as I call it. She's taken something, we'll see. I I'll try my best. I don't want to buy bloodworms for it, but if I have to, I will. I just don't want to lose this point at which it becomes irreversible, and get it to feed on something. And there's a lot of spitting out. It kind of reminds me of the sturgeon. Takes a lot of pellets in the mouth and spits out a lot. Even at that size of 10 inches, their throat is still tiny. So they only can take the smallest crumbs, which looks like it does. And now everything it considers too big, it spits out. I wish it was able to sift and just retain the small ones and spit out the big ones, but it doesn't look like it. Anytime she gets something bigger in the mouth, she spits everything that's in the mouth, small and big. Well, this time it spat out just one big pellet, so maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Also, as the pellets spend time in the water, become softer and easier to crumble and fall apart even when they take in the mouth. So I try to give excess so it lays around for a while for the sake of the arowana. Everybody else is of course overeating, but that's tolerable for short term. She sees me and keeps an eye on me for sure. Very good eye vision they have. We'll report on how this goes.